Welcome to TV5 and Mana TV. You are watching Insight with Praveen Puram on a Saturday morning with one of our esteemed guests, Rowena Moraes from Australia. Very good evening, Rowena. How are you?
I'm very good, Praveen. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thank
It's good to
you.
be
Thanks
here.
for your time. Yeah. So coming to today's program, we will be more touching on the LinkedIn. What is the impact of the LinkedIn on each and everyone? As we do many shows, which is very, very relevant to the Indo-American community and also the NRIs across the America. So I just thought I will bring this particular topic, which is very essential for all of us, how to build a LinkedIn profile, how to make some blogs, how to influence basically our making our branding in social media.
Sure.
So Rowena is an author of Build a Body of Work. She's also an editor, writer, and communication specialist. She was a former founding editor of HR Matter magazine, a niche human resource publication that ran for 8 years. Rowena assists organizations and senior executives with their communication, branding, and content development initiatives. Over the last decade, she has been helping individuals refine their LinkedIn profile and digital presence. As a trainer and facilitator, she delivers workshops on effective communication and developing an impactful LinkedIn profile. She's also a founder and creative director of Digital Confluence, a boutique marketing and communication firm that provides business with bespoke solutions, including white label, content developments, social media development, management, and communication services. She's also a board member and director of member communications at International Association of Business Communicate, Canberra chapter. Additionally, she actively participates as a mentor for the Canberra Women in Business Mentor Program. Excellent profile, Rowena. First of all, I wanted to thank the sponsor Bombay Lunch for making this program. And I wanted to thank Randir for giving this opportunity. And let's get straight into the topic. So today's world, Rowena, I think after pandemic, even before pandemic, LinkedIn profile has been like a Bible for any of them to be recruited or any of your product to be marketed or any executives or authors. This has become a number one platform to assess your complete stature, right? How do you feel that any individual should be very thorough in their LinkedIn profile? What are the steps to get there?
Okay, thank you. That's a great question. I think there are quite a number of things that you can do with a LinkedIn profile, and it does seem quite exciting. Now, we've got millions of people on the platform, and so if you have not really been very big on social media, or you've maintained, a basic presence, coming onto a platform like this can feel a little overwhelming because there's so many moving parts and so many things to think about. And once you have a profile, then the question is, what next? I've got the profile. What should I do? What content do I need to create? Who should I connect to? So there's lots of questions. And I think what you need to do when you first get on a platform like this is just take a step back, actually, and have a think about what you want out of the platform. What are your goals and what are you trying to achieve? And that will help you in figuring out how to move ahead. So when I talk to people about building more visibility and building their profile on LinkedIn, I tend to focus on three aspects, which individually, they are very powerful, but together they are powerful force. And the three aspects are, first, that you build a very strong and clear profile. Now, I know it sounds very obvious that you should build a strong and clear profile, but there are ways in which your profile can be confusing, or ways in which you can, you might have certain aspects clashing or misaligned with other aspects of your profile, or even a profile that is leaning in a particular way, but the content that you create is saying different things. So we don't take it for granted that whatever profile you create is going to be clear. Sometimes there can be confusion. So starting with having a very clear profile and making sure that you look through all of the various aspects of LinkedIn, all of the different features of the platform so that you're utilizing it to the best that you can, so that you're doing everything possible to make sure that you have a strong profile. The second aspect is to build a relevant and purposeful network around you. So if you have a profile and you are thinking of creating content, obviously you need an audience. Now you can just go out there and create content for anyone, but if you do that, you might find that the content doesn't resonate. And that's because you have to be very mindful of who it is that you're creating the content for. And if you are creating it for a very specific audience, then that is the audience that's going to appreciate it, which means that the audience that does not appreciate it, it's fine. You don't need to, you're not targeting them. And so if they don't appreciate it, that's fine. But knowing who that audience is and making sure that they can see your content is part of the second aspect of building a relevant network. And the third and final one is building a relevant body of work, or that's what I call your digital portfolio. So having something that can showcase your expertise. So these are the three aspects I look at when I'm helping people to develop more visibility and professional presence.
Absolutely. So I think you have listed all the three aspects of it.